Hello everybody, it's Jade from Tome Distribution and Newtrino International. We are honoured to be joined by multi-award winning and international accredited stylist, Johan Nortje.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Oh, thank you for joining us. We are also thrilled to announce that Johan is our first quarter-finalist for our Stylist of the Year competition and has won a 2-night stay at Sun City. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you very much. You know, I love the idea to go to Sun City.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, great. Tell us a little about the journey of where it began and how you got to today.
Well, you know, my career started as a young little boy. You know, I was still in Standard 5 those days. And my mum always went, you know, to see her hairdresser on a Friday. And I was intrigued, you know, and very fascinated to see, you know, what they were doing. And by the end of the day, I got a job to sweep floors. And by the end of the day, I started washing hair. And at Matric, you know, I had my own clients. So
Wow.
From there, you know, I started, you know, doing a correspondence course, you know, on hairdressing. Did my exams at college in the Free State, and it went on and on and on. By the end of the day, I got involved, you know, with Tony and Guy. And there was a stage, you know, where I was introduced to a company called Fashion Academy, and I was, it was just amazing to hear what is the importance of color.
Yeah.
And as a hairstylist, it is very, very important to understand color.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can't sell a product and you can't sell a proper color to a client if you don't understand, you know, what is the undertone of the skin tone,
Yeah.
the hair color and the eye color. I was very blessed. Magazines got involved. I did a couple of TV shows and magazine work, and got trained, you know, as a makeup artist and image specialist. We were traveling around the country doing courses and present, you know, some workshops.
Yeah.
And opened up, you know, a couple of salons, and by the end of the day, this is, you know, where Isjon, you know, was born.
Okay, great.
At a stage in my life, you know, I also got involved, you know, with a competition, you know, for a Business Global Award.
Yes.
And one of the prizes was, you know, to attend the UCLA University in Los Angeles.
Wow, what an achievement.
From an artistic side more into, you know, a business side, you know,
Yeah.
it really, really helped me a lot in my career to understand, you know, what is business.
Yeah.
I wrote a book, you know, on the art of accessories that was sold. We did a couple of videos that was sold, you know, to customers and even, you know, loyal clients. You know, we gave it out as gifts. And eventually I got a part of a worldwide hair organization called Intercoiffure. Our head office is in Paris, and I became the fashion director for Oceania, South Africa, for a couple of years.
Wow.
We did a couple of, you know, workshops, and I presented Intercoiffure on a world level.
That's
and it was a
amazing.
wonderful opportunity. So it does open doors for you.
Definitely.
As a stylist.
Definitely.
And lately, you know, my latest baby is what we call Easy Plant. It is we're using something that we have patented. Style Magic is also something that we've patented. Easy Plant is, you know, where we're using, you know, all the snippets that's landing on the floor. We're using that as a fertilizer.
Yeah.
And yes, we try to get opportunities every day.
Yes.
And it is very, very important to see, you know, what you can do for the industry.
Yes.
And not just for yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
I love what I'm doing.
Yes, yeah. You're also very good at always giving back and sharing knowledge and all that. So I must commend you on that as well. That is a
Thank
great
you so
achievement.
much.
Yeah. Okay. Since then, you've won multiple awards recognizing your color mastery, your upstyling, your leadership skills. Tell us a little bit about what you believe is your recipe for success.
My philosophy is what you see in my work, you see my soul.
Yes.
I love what I'm doing.
I love that.
And that is very important. If you sit in a salon and you watch check your watch all the time. You know, what is the time now? As I wish I can go home.
Yeah.
Then you rather leave.
Yeah.
Because then you're not suited,
Your
you know, for
heart
that
isn't it.
specific,
Yeah.
you know, career.
Career. Yeah.
So it's basically, you know, you need to understand. You need to understand your products. You need to understand your staff. And without a fantastic team, you can't
Definitely.
operate. You know,
Definitely.
that's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. What advice could you give to stylists also wanting to find their unique voice, authentic voice in the hair industry?
I think the first step is, you know, you need to decide for yourself what kind of hairdresser you are.
Yeah.
Are you an aggressive hairstylist, or do you want to sell beauty?
Yeah.
And I think if you want to make money, you know, you need to sell beauty. You need to understand beauty.
Yeah.
And of course, you need to be disciplined.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is you need to understand the products. What are you trying to promote to your client?
Excellent.
And of course, you need to be professional.
Yes, absolutely. How important is it to have role models as a stylist? And can you mention a few role models that have maybe inspired you in your career?
Well, I have a few. One of the role models is a lady with the name Ann Minzy. You know, she is a very well-known spokesperson from America. And something what I've learned, you know, at a very young age was that, you know, we all walk around and you have that little thing deep inside you in your tummy saying, you can't do it, you're useless.
Yeah.
I always say, you can be yourself. And the best way is you can see yourself as the shining star.
Yeah.
And this is what I learned, you know, from her. Another person is like Mr. Ralph Loskin from South Africa.
Yes.
I mean, Mr. Ralph Loskin, I can remember I did my first hair show, you know, from his salon. And today, you know, he has retired, but still he's doing hair.
Amazing.
He's still train students. He's involved, you know, with a Crystal House, where we as an organization, like Intercofeer, try to help street children and teach them, you know, how to become hairdressers.
Oh, lovely.
And I personally think, you know, sometimes, you know, as a business owner and as a hairstylist, you can become depressed.
Yeah.
I mean, things are not every day moonlight and roses.
Yeah.
And I always think back, you know, what will Mr. Ralph Loskin do in this situation?
Yeah.
And he is a role model. Klaus Peter Ox, for instance, you know, he's a world president, you know, for our organization, but he's running this organization as a businessman.
Stunning.
And so basically you have your artistic side and you have your business side.
Yeah.
And that's very important to have role models like that.
Yes. All right. So then that raises the next question. How were you introduced to Newtrino? Can you remember the day and who it was and the actual experience?
Yeah, I did quite a lot of research, I must be honest with you.
Okay, lovely.
And it took a while for me, you know, before I approached, you know, your company. The one aspect, you know, what I liked about this product is the fact that your whole body system consists out of thousands of cells.
Yes.
And if one cell is out of place, there's not communication with the next one.
Correct.
And that was the answer.
Yeah.
And I can sell it to my client.
Yeah.
If they understand this product consists, you know, of an ingredient that they're using for cancer,
Yeah.
immediately they're becoming relaxed,
Yeah.
and they want to know more about
Yeah.
the product.
Lovely. No, that's great. You and your team achieved some of the highest marks in our Neutrino hair loss consultation. So first of all, congratulations on that as well. It's a great achievement for you and your team. But it's also a clear indication of your team's passion and dedication to solving problems and guiding clients through hair loss. Tell us a little bit about your team and that experience in terms of helping with hair loss.
Well, I have a fantastic team. And years ago, you know, I did a course on from a company called the Human Specific Institute, is how you select, you know, your staff members. My staff members without them, I can't be a success. I mean, we won this award, but it wasn't just me, it was the team.
Yeah.
The main thing is we had the best. I've been in the industry for more than 30 years.
Congratulations.
And I've never ever had so much in-depth training like with the Newtrino company.
Oh, thank you.
We were running over the period of 6 weeks. There
Yeah.
were certain times then we were not 100% sure.
Yeah.
And luckily, our trainer never got irritated with
Yes,
us.
yeah.
And eventually, we all wrote exams, and yes, with I can say today anybody can walk in, and anyone we can help them, with their
hair
needs,
loss.
yeah.
Amazing. That's wonderful. Okay. So my next question is, a lot of people that are suffering with hair loss, they tend to think that they're not struggling with, or they're not losing their hair. And it is very important, and I'm sure that you can agree, that people come into salons and speak to a professional such as yourself sooner rather than later. Tell us a little bit about why you think it's important for people, the minute they feel that they are losing their hair, to come and see a specialist like yourself.
Funny enough, I was a judge, the other night, and there was quite a lot of youngsters on stage. And what you realize now, with teenagers from the age of 13, 14, you already see, they're losing hair.
Definitely.
And basically, from the diet what we're following, we end up by losing hair.
Yeah.
You can lose, like 120 to 150 hair a day.
A day.
But eventually, by the end of the day, we can try to stop it. We can try to prevent it.
Yeah.
There are many things, what causes, hair loss.
Yeah.
It can be genetic. It can be hormonal.
Yeah.
It can be a diet. It
Yeah.
can be stress.
Correct.
But the main thing is, when a client comes to our salon, the first thing, what we will do is, especially if we notice they're losing hair,
Yeah.
we will do a scalp analysis. And,
Okay.
from there, we can see what is the hair bulb healthy,
Yeah.
or is a scalp healthy or
Yeah.
unhealthy. We will ask questions, on how many hair do you lose, per day.
Yeah.
We look, at are there any patches on the scalp, etc., etc. And, we take it from there.
Yeah.
And then we will introduce the product to the client.
Yeah.
We ask the client, to take a picture, with a cell phone, and when she's coming back, in 2 months' time or 6 weeks' time,
Yeah.
we will do another analysis, and we will take another picture.
Lovely.
And you can see, the progress.
Yeah. I think that it's so important to also have that visual reference point, so that when clients come back, they can actually see the progress that they're actually achieving. So that is a really wonderful thing.
The main thing is, sorry to interrupt you
No,
there,
that's
is
fine.
I think, in a way, clients is a little bit uneducated,
Yeah.
regarding hair loss.
Yeah.
And it is time in our industry that we as stylists can teach
Share.
them and
Yeah.
share them, the knowledge,
Yeah.
why is it so important
Yeah.
to prevent, hair loss.
Yeah. It's becoming one of the biggest problems that we're experiencing,
Yes,
I'm sure. Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah. Clients that are experiencing hair loss, even if they are remote, maybe in outlying areas, etc., and they need to obviously try and get hold of you or schedule an appointment, how would they do that?
Well, you know what? It is so easy, because even the lady that's sitting in the Kalahari can contact us, on our
Excellent.
webpage, or they can even call us, and we can do a telephonically conversation with them. We're working on it. We have, a form that they can complete,
Okay.
and then we will be in touch with them as well.
Stunning.
But otherwise, if you are in town or close to our salons, you're most welcome to contact any professional that is involved, with Neutrino,
Yeah.
for seeing them, for consultations
Yeah.
as well. It takes more or less, 30 minutes.
Okay.
The scalp analysis, what we're doing, it takes a little bit extra time.
Yeah. Okay, lovely.
But
All
you're
right.
welcome to contact us, on our webpage, or even on Facebook
Okay.
or Instagram.
Yeah. The best is also to schedule an appointment with
The
you.
best is to
Okay.
schedule an appointment.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Where is your salon situated? I know we're sitting here, but obviously just for
Okay.
our audience.
At the moment, we have a salon, in Woodmead,
Yeah.
and we're planning another salon in Midrand in the next few months.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
That's wonderful. All right, so as mentioned before, Johan is our first quarter-finalist for Stylist of the Year and has won an amazing prize of a 2-night stay at Sun City. And we are very proud and honoured to present him with this gift and also with the certification of our Stylist of the Year quarter-finalist. So congratulations.
Thank you very much for this one.
Excellent. Yeah. So, and here is your 2-night stay at Sun City.
Wow, baie dankie. Thanks a lot.
It's a pleasure.
But you know what, if you don't mind, many years ago I went one night to a movie house and I had a terrible headache and I popped in at a chemist.
Yes.
And there was this lady sitting on the floor busy, fiddling, with the products there. And her name was Deline.
Yes.
Deline. And I asked her for some advice, and the way, how she spoke to me and gave me more and more information about the product, it was just incredible. And I said to her that night, listen, I want you in my business.
Amazing.
So today, she is still my manager.
Congratulations.
And I personally feel, I'm not the success by selling all this Newtrino stuff. And I want to call her on. She is incredible, and the way, how she speaks to the clients and give them advice. And Deline, if I can get the permission from this young lady here, this is for you and your husband to go and spend 2 nights on a honeymoon at Sunset. Congratulations, you deserve it.
So much, Johan. I love you to bits, and it's so nice working with you. And like our slogan says, our work reflects our souls. We love what we do, and that's what I experience here
Thank
every
you very
day.
much. A family hug.
Yes, family hug. Well, once again, it was an absolute honor to come and spend the afternoon with you, and obviously to get to know you, and obviously to get to know you as well. I hope you enjoy your prize.
I will.
Excellent.
We will definitely. Thank you so very much.
Yeah. And Johan, thank you so much again for supporting us, and we hope to have a long-standing relationship with you going forward.
Thank you very much,
We
and
are
thank you
going
for a
to.
lovely
Excellent.
product.
We are going to. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.